Travis Wayne Goodsell. I should probably include this in a general conference bingo about how the church brags about how they're giving to all different people around the world, and that this just isn't the case. It's all a scam, as they take 10% from the income from donations and invest it in the stock market and gain interest to profit off of being a charity and hoard the money. And it's sad. It's sadder that Mormons don't see this, that Mormons aren't outraged, that Mormons don't leave the church because the church isn't using tithing for what it's supposed to be used for, let alone what it's biblically supposed to be used for. You know, we have fast offerings that are supposed to be for LDS Charities. The church instead has all different types of sources of income because they can generate more money that way. They've learned this, that if you don't have just one general category and you have multiple ones for specific causes, you can get more people to give more money. And as a result, they profit from it. But the latest, as I'm reviewing the news for the day, there it is. Hunger looms in Sudan. So, yeah, I've given up on you guys understanding that the church is abusing Ukrainians, that they support Russia, and so they are not interested in doing much of anything to help Ukrainians. 1,000 sleeping bags? Wow. But hunger looms in Sudan, and I'm well aware of LDS Charities, which Nelson got up in conference and boasted $2 billion have been given to LDS Charities so that the world can be taken care of. Yeah, well, $200 million got invested into an LLC corporation and is now worth well over $200 million. That's what they won't tell you. But 3rd February 2021, LDS Saint Charities provide 30 million meals to children. And guess which one of those countries were provided with food? Through LDS Charities in Sudan. And this was just last year. And yet the news from Reuters, hunger looms in Sudan. What happened to LDS Charities? Did people stop giving to LDS Charities? So the church had to say, oh, sorry, no more money. We didn't even bother to build a system where you guys can take care of yourselves. We gave you fish this whole time and the fish ran out. Sorry. Good luck. Remember Jesus. If you just join our church, Jesus will heal you. He'll save you. Jesus. Conference. Pay tithing. Get a job. That's why you're hungry. It's just horrific. And they've come out and confessed. And so in case you didn't know, the Pope came out and confessed and said, hey, I'm horrifyingly sorry for what was done to Canadian Indigenous people, and it's wrong. They're not Indigenous, they're natives. They didn't evolve there. They migrated from Egypt, long, long ago. So they're natives, not indigenous. There's a big difference in definition. Plants are indigenous, or can be indigenous. You can import plants if the soil is right, and the weather conditions are right, but nonetheless, different story. But yeah, Peggy Fletcher Stack, you guys believe her more than me, right? Again, reviewed a video she had done 7 years previous, talking about how the church will not apologize for their racism, their sexism, their bigotry, their neglect of the poor. And Mormons still don't get it? Are you in denial? Are you curled up in a ball going, church is true, church is true, church is true? Happy thoughts. It's not positive, so I'm not going to listen. I mean, what the hell are you doing? It's blatantly obvious the church is not true. I've been telling you to go to 19 July 1840. Joseph Smith Papers. It's by Joseph Smith. You love Joseph, don't you? Founder of our church. Oh, it's so true. He's Christian. And yet you won't look? You won't read it? You hide? Oh, maybe if I don't read it, I won't be held accountable. I will be saved in my ignorance. I've been Mormon my whole life. I know all these things. I know all of your excuses. I've heard them. You're wrong. You're wrong. I'm in the Book of Mormon. It's supposed to keep you from being bad, so that you have no desire to be bad, that you only have a desire to be good. And yet you read the Book of Mormon and you spew hate because other people don't believe the Book of Mormon is literal history. And you've missed the whole point of the Book of Mormon. And so, yeah, I mean, what's the point? There will still be hundreds of thousands of, maybe a couple million, who will watch conference. Because they don't want to know the truth. They want to live the lie. They want to live in their little fantasy world of everything's fine, and I'm a Mormon, and I'm going to be saved. Because I have the temple recommend, and I know the name, signs, and tokens, so I can pass by the angels who stand as sentinels, giving them the key words, signs, and tokens of the holy Melchizedek priesthood, and gain my eternal salvation. Or exaltation. You know, exaltation is different than salvation. Most Mormons don't care. It's just, you get caught up on connecting precepts that are taken out of context so that it fits a general belief system that is just horrifying. You guys are scary. You looked beyond the mark. It's in the book of Jacob, or Second Nephi. Where's your first Nephi? We'll look it up. We'll make this longer. Oh no, long videos, Travis. We can't endure to the end of your videos. Look, beyond the mark. Oh, there's only one. Yeah, Jacob chapter 4, verse 14. Behold, the Jews were a stiff-necked people, and they despised the words of plainness, and killed the prophets, and sought for things they could not understand. Wherefore, because of their blindness, which blindness came by looking beyond the mark, they must needs fall. And that's what we're waiting for. We're seeing it. The membership numbers have fallen. The church's programs have caused those Mormons to leave the church and just not bother to come and be active. I did that Sociology of Mormonism video. Nobody cares. Guys, the church has fallen. But the church, how can they eliminate the membership and still maintain a corporate entity? Maybe. It seems weird. They claim to be a religion, but they have no Mormons? That would be hilarious. But, horrifying that it's gotten so huge that they don't care how they treat people, let alone Mormons. And my YouTube video, bring your LDS missionaries home now. Yeah, YouTube, ordered by the church. Stop it. Don't let him get any more views. They stopped it. Because the church doesn't care about you guys. They want you dead. They want you replaced with worthy people who conform and comply and go into bondage and servitude to them. And you don't see it. You get mad at me when I try to warn you and save your life. You don't want people to save your life. You want to live in bondage. You want to be evil. And so, there are many times where I want to give up on you and say, screw you guys. You guys can go burn in hell. And yet here I am, as more drama this week. So, I'll talk about that in another video.